Hello ladies and gentlemen, good evening. The time is 8 o'clock at night and the date is, I believe, 17th of the 10th 2012. The few more progress that has been happening now, they're trying different techniques. They're trying to make it out as I would be the danger to the public, I would be the danger to the people who would have been involved in this operation, and they try to make it out as I have some sort of a psychological problem and I'm gonna go after these people, and anyhow they have to send me back to Iran, and it is even better for my health to go back to Iran, and I'm not like this, not like that. The things they've done is so horrific that I even find a problem finding the right lawyer. I don't have a privacy even when I go and speak to the lawyers. There are no privacy. Threats are again coming through friends and everybody around, people who have been receiving a lot of money. As I said, there's Mr. Potkin and a lot of other Baha'i groups that have been involved in this operation, and they're really trying to revoke my citizenship at anyhow. They're trying anything they possibly can. They do anything they can, any trick they possibly can. Now they're trying to make it out, oh, it's even better for my health to do this. I would also like to tell you how they were, another part, how they were arranging my execution with when I enter Iran, for the Iranian government, that they were arranging my execution. As I mentioned, there was a gentleman named Potkin. One of the things they have done, he's a very same guy who passed on all my Home Office information to another guy, and then they passed it on to the member Iranian Secret Service, who actually showed me everything. Mr. Potkin were hiring me for a couple of occasions as a bodyguard. I say, oh, you're my bodyguard, come and you're hired to go to the meetings that are against the Iranian government. I remember one of the meetings was at the Liberties a few months ago. On those meetings, when I entered, I realized there were a few people actually coming. We stayed for a few minutes, short period of time. They were actually coming and were taking a sort of a covert pictures from me, and taking a covert pictures, and there was a very strange feeling. After a few minutes we actually came out, and I realized these informations were actually given to the members of the Iranian Secret Service, that it would be having certain evidence that I'm doing a political work against them when I enter Iran, to be able to execute me and many other things. The reason they're doing that is mainly because they say he is a danger even to the relatives, for example the sisters, moms, cousins, everybody else, the relatives of the people who were been involved in this operation. They spend millions, substantial amounts of money to anyone around me to be able to carry out such a horrific actions, which the dates and the times we actually went to those meetings, Mr. Potkin and everything else that has happened would be explained to the judge at the court when I entered. The thing I have at the moment, I'm still struggling to find a lawyer. They making a lot of things up. I'm always upset. I'm going through a lot. They keep telling me, oh, there is certain things, that a process that I have to go through in this country. I mean, it didn't take them long to decide to set me up for a rape or make me disabled in a car accident. It didn't take them long to kidnap me. It didn't take them long to give me all those drugs. It didn't take them long to do anything else. I mean, when it's my turn, then it takes a long period of time. I'm sure when the investigation is about to happen, judge must have advised them that they have to leave me alone and give me my space and everything else, but they're still around sometimes. There are also other people, I think they're from a different organization, that they're doing investigations around. The only thing they don't do, they don't harass me in the streets. They send in threats through certain friends. They don't harass me in the streets and they don't drug me, but they're still watching, and they're still there. I'm hoping that all this will come to the good result, really, and I'll be able to leave. I'll be able to leave. I don't think I'll ever be able to live a normal life, ladies and gentlemen. You'll never be able to work, you'll never be able to trust anyone, you'll never be able to have your own family, you'll never be able to have friends, you'll never be able to ever at any circumstances be able to work, be able to have people around you in your work environment, be able to have friends anymore. You'll never be able to trust anyone. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to let you know about this. I mean, money is a very powerful thing. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people who are prepared to do a lot of things for money, and MI5 knows that. I've mentioned that many times. And MI5 has a lot of money. They keep telling me lack of evidence, lack of evidence. I mean, what do they expect, these lawyers? I'm sure many of them are actually sometimes doctors, sometimes lawyers, sometimes officers. They actually come from the government, try to convince you not to take legal action. What do they expect a defenseless, vulnerable foreigner against the highly trained and unlimited access to money, resources, unlimited access to police, social services? That actually the government, they'll be able to use police and everything to destroy evidence. They were trained not to leave any evidence, and in case anybody thinks they're going to come and hand you the documents and evidence, oh Puya, this is a place we kidnapped you for this reason, this is a shoot to kill policy, this is the drugs name we were giving to you, we did this for this, we did this for that. It is not gonna happen. Of course it's not gonna happen. I mean, and I don't know what they think. They want me to actually have a letter to have from MI5 saying, yes, we did this, we did this, we did this, thank you very much, take us to the court now. They have to do their own investigations. They're lawyers, they have connections, they know how to get details about shoot to kill policy, they know who they have to write about many things. But they don't do that. And always there is sort of like there are things are not real. I very much doubt if they don't have something there and they're not arranging it with their lawyers, and they don't listen to the conversations. I'm not too sure. I cannot trust anyone. Nobody around me. Financially terrible. I mean, my future, my past, my reputation, everything has been taken away from me. Everything has been taken away from me. Arrangement for my executions, drugs and everything that was tested on my body, kidnapping. How the hell are you going to live with this for the rest of your life? You'll never be able to move on. A lot of monsters that are from your own country, they'll do a lot of things for money. They were offered millions, they were offered a lot of money. People do things for money, ladies and gentlemen, you can't even imagine. There's a thing we say in our country, you'll always know your friends when there's either money involved or a woman involved. And I realize at this moment of time, I did not, and I do not even have one friend. As soon as the money was involved, they were all gone. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.